Welcome back, Thunderleaf friends. Appreciate you joining me today on a blazing hot Thursday and leading into the holiday weekend. So we're off work tomorrow. Maybe we'll just paint in like 7 hours. And that brings me to my producer, Greg. How does that sound, Greg?
Um, Go for it. I can get up and walk away.
That's a good point. Just punishing myself. Okay, well, we
Exactly.
could do
Yeah.
that. All right. Well, everybody, welcome back. I think I was here last week, right? We worked on the orc a little bit, and then yeah, so it's coming along. I'm really digging the theme. I feel like this is something that's going to be super cool when I put 80 of them together. Like,
It's gonna look
it's,
sick. Full army on the table.
yeah, like it's just so bright. And then I'm going to try. So I've been plotting out this, and I think I'm going to go with kind of a liquidy base here. And then I'm going to do a plasma effect, and I'm going to try and get a little piece of wire and like arc it to the wall, and just we'll get a little nuts, but that still needs a little planning. So I'm just kind of stalling on this guy for a little bit because otherwise I've got the horns and the pole to do. Otherwise, he is done.
That's awesome, dude. He looks so good.
I am really proud of it. Like it's amazing.
I've
But
been working on my xenomorphs a little bit, and
yeah, how's that going?
I'm trying batch painting, and I am learning to accept being okay with not having good results at first.
Years, sir. Like, I mean, it's you can learn those tricks, and of course, xenomorphs are not easy. Like, you're talking about a black model, like, and there's really not. It's a smooth black model, so it's even harder. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how to make them look shiny too, because they're always so shiny in the movies.
yeah, and it's working that black from a black to a white, like, which is not easy to do well.
What's up, sunshine?
Hey,
Yeah,
sunshine, how
I'm.
you doing today? Did I see you playing a game earlier? How'd it go?
Oh, by the way,
Hoping.
our music is coming to you from Creator Mix today.
Thank you for calling that out. We definitely want that. And yeah, and some fact, since I've been producing myself for a couple weeks, and anytime I do, I can hear the music. Um, but now it's on Greg's rig, so I gotta put some sound on. Otherwise, I'm gonna go berserk.
Oh yeah, I normally I either need sound, but if I get started on a task without it, I don't want to interrupt my flow and put music on. So I find myself working without music around the apartment all the time.
So like it's a family like motto for me, and family obviously, but is that the family doesn't go back. Like, so like if you miss it, we don't go back. And
Yep.
it's become so ingrained psychologically that like leaving work, I have to leave the building and go around. If I want to use the restroom before the car drive home, I have to go back in the building. And it's like I've left there. Like
Yeah. I left for the day. I'm done. I don't want to go back. Like I hate if I have to go somewhere and like I have to drive past home to get where I'm going. That's the worst. Like I don't want to have
yeah,
to drive past home and then go back home. Like, you know what I mean?
so much so.
Like it was
Like
the worst
no.
when I lived in Thousand Oaks because the Target was way on one end of town and there was only one real way to get there unless you wanted to get on the freeway. And
Which you didn't.
yeah, and I mean like the way to get there was parallel with the freeway. It was the frontage road for the freeway.
Gotcha.
So like it was six of one, half dozen of the other. But it was just so annoying because it was the opposite direction from everything else in town except the hardware store.
I get that. But
So it's like I did a lot of shopping at Target and Home Depot or at the grocery store because they were in complete like. Now, granted, the grocery store was a block away from home.
oh, the trials.
Hey man, life is hard sometimes.
Let's listen to this.
I was just gonna say it's kind of hard to see your model.
Well, since I wasn't even holding it on camera, it was really hard.
Like it's been a few minutes since I've produced, so.
Oh, I don't have music. We got talking about it. I don't have music or the chat up now, so I'm just really knocking it out of the park all of a sudden.
It's been a bit since we've done this together, so we got to find our groove again. We're like Stella.
Exactly.
Yeah, last week I was working at that movie thing.
Yep.
And then week before that, what was doing?
I think you were just working.
I think so.
Are you doing the Armageddon Marines? Building the ones out of the box? How are they?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get. I know we were talking about it at some point. I'm gonna have to get a new Xbox controller because the one I have, in addition to having a broken dongle, is it doesn't hold a charge anymore. So if it's not plugged in, it just dies.
That was what was wrong with mine.
Sunshine.
And weirdly, it never did work unless I plugged it in.
Huh.
But
Sunshine is painting the Vitrix for the upcoming tournaments. God, I'm good at talking tonight.
gross.
Is
They were
Vitrix
so
gross?
good. Oh my god. They were really brutal. I was like, I dealt with them. There's only one left. Or not.
They kind of swarmy.
There's like 3 models and they just hit like trucks.
Okay. Now, do they hit like a specific brand of truck, like Mack truck, or just trucks in general?
We'll go with like a F-350.
Okay. So a respectable mid-sized work truck.
Yeah.
Not a full-on Mack truck.
But you ain't getting bounced by a mother frickin' Ford Ranger.
Yeah. It's not like an early Tacoma where they actually were light trucks.
Yeah.
A love truck. Gonna go real old school.
The Hilux, I mean, you know,
Woo!
like,
Dude, if I could get me a Hilux.
so at the Toyota dealer I was looking at, they had like an old 70s Land Cruiser in there that was owned by the owner of the dealership, like from when it was new. It is so sick. Like,
that's awesome, dude. I've never had a Toyota, which surprises me. It's like the kind of car I would like.
that's because you've only had 3 cars.
4 now.
It's so wild. I've lost track. Like, there's so many.
I drive all of mine pretty much into the ground.
Unfortunately, so do I.
To be fair, I've only really had one major commute.
Most of mine have been just that they're used old cars, and then something catastrophic happens.
Yeah, I'm a very, very cautious and careful driver, and I've also been very lucky to not have commutes for the most part. So
I feel like I am, but those damn deer in Michigan were suicidal, man.
Well, exactly. Like, I didn't have deer I had to deal with. Yeah, I got lucky. We can't see what you're painting, by the way.
Let's see. I gotta adjust some things. It's right there.
I'm curious to see how the fireworks are out here because everybody can just do them. I was looking at the fireworks pop up in the parking lot across the street from me today. And, they've got your normal 6-inch mortar shells and your barely legal hardcore tube launchers and all of this stuff. And it's all buy one, get one free, of course.
Yeah.
And none of that was legal in Colorado or California. But in Colorado, you could always just go up over the border into Wyoming where it was all legal. And, there were a bunch of shops just right on the other side of the border that did fireworks.
Well, technically, I don't think they're legal in Maryland, so we're kind of like that.
Huh. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, it was, I definitely never, ever went up to Wyoming and bought fireworks at all.
We never definitely did that together.
Definitely never.
Definitely smuggled around because we saw everybody getting arrested at the border coming in, drive an extra hour and a half out of the way to get home.
I remember that very well, yes.
How could you remember that? It never happened.
Of course, I mean, I remember thinking about that as a story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious to see how it compares because I used to live at the base of the hill that they did the fireworks show for all of Thousand Oaks at. And, I could watch it from my bedroom. I could feel the launch concussion, which was really cool.
That is cool.
And then the place I lived after that was a quarter mile away, so it was just far enough away you could see the whole show really easy. And the whole street would come out and watch the show together. It was kind of fun. It was like a block party for 20 minutes. And then everyone went back inside.
And remember that they hate their neighbors.
Exactly. Because it's California and it's definitely a super fun, friendly place where everybody's loving everybody all the time. It has a lot going for it. It's a very pretty place.
I'm interested to hear what you end up having the opinion of. There's a saying that people in the West are nice but not kind. And people in the East are kind but not nice. So keep that in the back of your head over the next couple of years.
I'll definitely let that one roll around. Especially having lived kind of in the middle, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, yeah, I can definitely see that the people in the West are nice but not kind. Bless your heart, Sunshine says. Yep. I know that's not a nice thing.
But at the same time, that person that said that would then fix whatever is going on.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They'll let you know you're a dumbass, but they'll help you get out of that rut. Pretty sure the folks who helped me when I snapped my drive shaft were east. You know the story I'm talking about.
I do.
I can't tell that story on the air.
Nope.
But yeah, that was definitely kind, not nice. Oh, good times. You grew up where I did. Every time I say the phrase good times...
Oh, man, I want a custard.
Oh, see, I don't not want a custard, but my brain goes, and great oldies, cool 105.
Oh.
But I listened to a lot of radio growing up. I was in the car with my parents a lot. I wear a copper bracelet, and my wrist is now kind of permanently green from it.
You wouldn't things that turn green as they get old.
I like things that patinate. What can I say? Amy sent me a post for is it a historic beer festival coming up. Yeah, History on Tap, Civil War beer tasting. It sounds like a really cool time. Like they have.
Yeah, we'll have to do some of that. We haven't done that.
Yeah, like that's one of the things I want to do out here is some of that like history type stuff.
I mean, we did learn that, 93% of Civil War surgeries were using anesthetic.
Some form of it, either chloroform or ether.
This is actually a really legit museum, though.
Yeah, no, I would absolutely dig another history day with the whole team because I had so much fun when we did Harper's Ferry.
Yeah, that was cool.
Blick Creo, what's up? How's it going, friend?
What? Not see.
On Twitch?
Oh, gotcha. That's why. Because I'm never on Twitch anymore. Because I don't know how to make your double thing work. I think mine's out of date or something. I don't know. But
I have my system kind of hacked together.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a legitimate job. Like it's.
I definitely have 3 different Chrome windows open, each of them being captured. I work my GPU. I make it earn its fucking keep. Like, I did get this computer to produce 4 TLG, and I use it. Like, I also use it to play some video games at top specs, but that's beside the point.
I've been surprised. Forza, like, no issues at all. It's optimized really well.
Yeah, well, it optimizes itself for your PC at the beginning of every session.
It does. Which is why it's typically just open at this point. Like,
great for your RAM.
I mean, I'm pretty good about shutting it down. But like once I start it and I'll just walk away from my computer a lot. Like,
gotcha. That explains why I see you in Discord on Forza for like 5 hours straight.
I did leave it up the other day, like accidentally. I was like, oh shit.
No, I'm enjoying Forza. It's been a few days since I've played it, but I've been playing lower stress games when I'm not on stream.
I find that one very, actually, not like, soothing.
If
I get kind of lost in it.
In the right headspace, it is for me. But I gotta be in the right headspace for that, you know?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I get stuck in a loop where I'm like, no, I gotta do better, and you guys have seen me get stuck in that loop. It's not pretty.
I would like to say that it's not the same. Because, like, there you're finishing it and you're doing better. Where it's like your Dark Souls stuff is just like, cool, I did the same thing I've been doing because this boss fight is a mechanic, and if I miss one click, it's over.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, whereas Forza, like, you can get a lot of satisfaction out of, like, awesome, I did that corner better. Like,
yeah, no, like I remember you and I spent like what, an hour on that time attack the other day.
Yeah.
Like we just like, okay, cool, let's do it with a different car and see if we can shave a quarter second off.
Yeah, like I love that. Like,
yeah, no, it's definitely a lot of fun, and
it is exceptionally well put together. Like,
Yeah, no, it's a
for a
very.
new game. Like,
I have one complaint about it, and that is it is a pain in the ass to get a party set up until you learn
yeah,
to navigate that. Like, the menus suck. Straight up, the menus suck.
yeah,
Like,
they're clunky.
other than that, it plays very, very well.
Is anybody gonna see his neck that's tucked against his shoulder? No. Do I need to paint it? No. Did I just paint it? Yes.
Absolutely, you did. I just painted 8 xenomorph crotches. Nobody's gonna be checking out xenomorph crotches. At least they better not be doing it at the table if they are. We don't judge here. Well, maybe a little. Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Oh, hamburgers. All day, every day, forever.
Same.
Like, yeah, it's not even like, there's not even the littlest bit of
No,
hesitation.
no. Like, I like a good glizzy, don't get me wrong. But if I have to choose, hamburgers. Hands down.
Last time I went to a sporting event, we went to like football game last fall. I ate like 4 hot dogs. Like they were the like VIP tickets we bought off to family friends were like, and food's included. So I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking food worth.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I ate like 4 hot dogs, 2 chicken nuggets, and like
The ex's dad had box seat tickets for Avalanche games.
oh, that's sweet.
You know I ate my fucking weight's worth when I got to go. But yeah, it's like I like a good hot dog, especially at a sporting event or at a grill out. But hamburgers
How
are
do you
just...
like your grilled hot dog?
What's that?
How do you like your grilled hot dog?
Just this side of burnt.
Okay. I'm definitely like it needs to be exploded and charred a little bit.
I
Not
like
like
it when
wrinkled up ruined.
I like it when it's started to bubble up. That's like when it started to bubble up right before they burst is my favorite because then you get the crispiness of it without that kind of burnt flavor.
I like me the char.
I like a little bit of it, but if it's one of those flavors for me that goes very far, very fast.
Gotcha.
We can hardly see you. It's sort of like I know garlic and cilantro can be for a lot of people, where like if you taste it, it's the only thing you taste.
I don't see the problem.
With only tasting char?
No garlic and cilantro.
Oh yeah, no, that it's fine. That's not a problem. But like,
No, I totally get it. If you had said boiled, I would have told you you're wrong.
it just seems wrong. Like, yeah, on so many levels. Like, who boils a hot dog?
Like, it doesn't even save much time. Like,
I'm sure the East Coast is going to come for me, but like, who the fuck boils a hot dog? The only thing that makes sense is if you're trying to keep them sanitary in a fucking rolling cart. You know, because you can just keep them in the boiling water at that point. Which is my guess as to where it comes from. But still. Like, it's just going to be limp, hot meat tube.
mmm.
Yeah. If I'm having tube meat, I want it to be hot and crispy. Not...
Ladies in the audience, how do you feel about your tube meat being wet and floppy? that the wording we use?
East Coast style, baby.
Somebody throw a poll in chat.
Oh. How do you feel about hot dogs and mac and cheese?
No.
No?
I don't have any. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm a strong believer in mac and cheese with Cajun seasoning in it.
Okay.
It just gives it a little kick and a little extra flavor profile. Like cheap mac and cheese with Cajun shake in it is just a little guilty pleasure there.
This will definitely not surprise you. I like Frank's in mine.
That's solid. Like I can totally get that.
But one of my favorite, like, easy, quick, zero executive function meals is Kraft Mac Deluxe, the stuff with the cheese packets. Not the powdered stuff, but the kind of pre-creamy stuff. And Starkist tuna packets.
Gotcha.
And you just dump the 2 tuna packets into a bowl of mac and cheese, and that's like a whole ass dinner right there. Zero thought. Do that one a fair bit. My favorite zero executive function dinner is frozen pizza.
Oh yeah. Like low key, I just wish we could find like original Tostinos.
Oh my god. You know what's fun? You and I both call it the wrong thing.
What are they? Are they
Totinos.
Totinos?
It's not Tostinos, it's Totinos.
Our college experience, they were Tostinos.
Oh,
like,
absolutely. And you and I lived and died by those things.
yeah, there was always like 10 in our freezer.
At least. Yeah. Well, they were like 50 cents.
Yeah, in like 20 minutes, done, in my mouth.
Reliable. You put a little bit of the Chipotle Tabasco on there, and you've got, I mean, oh. That was one of my favorite college meals. And then they doubled the price, and I'm like, still worth it. And now they're like $1.50, $2 each. And I wish
Which
I could
sadly
find...
still feels ridiculously underpriced.
Yeah, no, because like a Tombstone is $5 or $6. A Screamin' Sicilian is like $9. I definitely wasn't just shopping for frozen pizzas the other day. I definitely don't know the aisle. The Wise brand is pretty good for especially for the money. But I still think Tombstone is your best bang for your buck on a frozen pizza.
I have gone Costco. So instead I get the little personal pan ones.
Okay.
You throw those in the air fryer for a couple minutes. Come out crispy hot.
Okay, I'm gonna have
feeling
to try
spicy. I do too.
I need to do the Costco thing.
Where's a Jope when we need him? All of a sudden, ABBA's on my play mix.
Yeah, there's a Costco.
It's 100% because of our little, hyper fixation with Eurofest for a couple weeks.
That was so much fun, though. Like,
it really was. Like, I was so into it.
You know what's funny? I opened my fridge the other day and I saw the box of box of bubbly drinks that I have, and it's Waterloo brand. And all of a sudden, that song just got stuck in my head. I'm sitting there in my kitchen, Waterloo.
Like, no joke, ABBA, like, they kind of killed it. Like, you can't argue with them.
I used to think my dad was a goofball for liking ABBA. And what's up, Broken? Yeah, I used to think my dad was a goofball for liking ABBA, but now listening to them after, having grown up, okay, yeah,
Like
ABBA kind of slaps. Like, ABBA kind of slaps.
I've got it's gimme 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 came on,
Oh
and it's
god,
just
that
like
one's so catchy too.
it is like, and that's a song that's more than 50 years old now.
Oh my god.
Like that's wild. Like what was a 50-year-old song when we were teenagers? 19, like Buddy
Um,
Holly, like Elvis maybe?
Beethoven's Third Concerto.
Yeah, we're not that old, but feels like it, especially right now with my jankified wrist
God, right?
for my extreme sport
Hey
activities.
man, hey, you were handling those balls, okay? You just twisted one the wrong way. We were all handling balls pretty well that night, though. For how often we do it.
Right? I'm still dying at my mom, like granny bowling at like 70 something years old, and she outscored us all. Like,
Yeah, no, she was just smoking us.
which, to be fair, says a lot about us. But
I think it says more about her and the fact that she is a duckpin bowling shark.
okay, we'll go with it.
That's what my ego needs to believe, Donnie.
I'm so glad that one has no power over me, Broken. I know exactly what you're referring to. I can picture the whole Family Guy thing, but nothing. Doesn't bug me at all.
Yeah, that doesn't get me
Gimme,
either.
gimme, gimme. Sorry, I can't sing more than that.
Yeah, no, I hate getting a song stuck in my head that I don't actually know the words to. Like, that's the worst.
To be fair, that's when I start singing to the animals,
Oh, that's
because the lyrics don't matter at that point. It's just that I've got that song stuck in my head.
yeah,
So now it's going to be, nonsense.
yeah, yeah. It's either absolute gibberish or I'm making shit up about what the cats are doing.
Mine
Normally,
are
I just
usually
make
about
up
how
songs.
smelly they are.
My cats are not smelly, actually. I have gotten really
Yeah.
lucky. I have found a super solid litter solution.
So that doesn't help with one of my cats because he's a garbage disposal. Like, and not super healthy.
Pink
All right, so what's
Flamingos. Ooh, 70s shock films were. Ooh, wow. A John Waters shock film from the 70s. That's going to be a lot.
John Waters? Isn't that the guy that did like not Ridgemont High, Breakfast Club?
No.
Who was it that did Breakfast Club?
I have to look this up. John Hughes.
Ah, that's it. At least I got it 50%
Yeah.
right.
Let's check this out. Not Pimp Flamingos. Okay. He's the guy with the super thin pencil mustache, John Waters is. Like, he's like a rail thin dude. Old, bald, and has a very thin mustache on his upper lip. Pink Flamingos is available on Amazon. Yeah, I feel like John Waters did a lot of pop culture stuff in the noughties, as I've heard them called. The mid-aughts.
So say what you will about Amazon and digital ownership and stuff like that. They are low-key the best preservers of like old movies and shit because they digitize everything.
Library of Congress has a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah, Congress has started doing a lot of that. But like, it's a valid, yeah, in a world of shit, you know?
Yeah, no. I was thinking about this the other day because I used to live blocks basically from an Amazon distribution center for the region. And so I never had to wait more than a day for anything. And like,
we're not far from it here.
I've had to wait
about 7 of them.
maybe even 3 days, Donnie. I'm not used to that kind of delay. I like my gratification instant.
Well, who am I to argue with that?
I mean, like, Amazon is... We're not
it's
escaping
destroyed
it.
America. Like, yeah.
Like, we're not getting away from it. It's super convenient. Like, I order from it almost weekly. I'm working on a cart right now.
Yeah, like, especially when the alternative is having to go out in public and shop. Like, no, thank you.
Especially when it's 99 degrees and 95% humidity.
Yeah, I caught my mailman today and I offered him water and stuff. I was like, dude.
What, is that the mailman I know?
No. He used to be when I lived where you're at.
Okay.
Like, he was the mailman there. So, like, every day at, like, noon he'd show up. Like,
Sup, give me some water.
and then, of course, Ender got used to it. So every time my dog would see the mail truck outside, he thought it was him. Like, get the old wiggly butt.
Oh, that's funny.
Little break here. Oh, stretch the hand and wrist here. Oh.
I've got carpal tunnel in my wrists from years of using like jackhammers and stuff and sledgehammers.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so close up.
Oh yeah, yeah, you poofy boy.
Yeah, still just so swollen.
And sometimes if I try and like push off with my hand, off the palm of my hand, I will get this like electric zap of pain through the entire, like from my middle finger up to my elbow, and it hurts, and I like will collapse if I've got any weight on it. Carpal tunnel's no fun.
Oof.
So take care of your wrists.
Yeah.
I was doing my PT the other day for my hip, and my wrist was going off, and I'm like, damn it, what is making the worse other? Wow, I am so good at talking tonight. One is making the worse other.
Broken, are you off after today? Or do you still work through the weekend? I know you work in the medical field, so it can go either way.
Yeah, because you're a supervisor, right? So I'm guessing yes, but you're effectively on call. 3-day weekend, baby. Nice. I actually was lucky enough to wrangle myself a 4-day weekend.
Greg, we talked about this.
In theory, it's actually a 3-day weekend because I was doing work on the computer today.
That's right. You checked your email. You dealt with any and all issues that needed to be dealt with today.
Exactly. I did. I actually did deal with a couple of super high important things.
I bet they were.
Hey man, deciding what is and isn't in the archive is super important. Working in retail, I will always be blown away by how much paper we waste. Or use, I guess. Broken's gonna spend their weekend doing more alchemical research.
Attaboy.
Gonna start drawing this shit out on your floor in your house.
I mean, he's going to get his brother back soon, you know.
I never watched that one really.
I liked it.
It seems like
I'm
the
not
sort of
sure
show you
I
would
ever
like.
finished. But like the whole brotherly, so there's two versions. There's like the original, which is like Naruto levels of like long filler bullshit. Um,
You mean 12 episode fights where they're powering up?
Not quite, but like there's just parts. It's just excessively long.
Okay.
Then they released Brotherhood a couple years ago, and that is really nicely curated, is a good way to put it. They kind of reconstructed it a little bit and tell the story much more like they figured out as they were doing it. It just felt more intentional and like they're paced.
Okay.
And stuff that like happens like 30, 40 episodes in is instead in like episode like 5. Like, like, okay, let's get on with this. Okay, I see where we're going here.
Yeah, it's much more of a compact and concise story instead of filling out 22 episodes a season.
Yeah. While still containing all the traumatic stuff that's important from that.
Dramatic or dramatic?
Traumatic.
Okay. That's what I thought.
That show has one of the most fucked up episodes. Like,
That's saying a lot.
I don't even want to tell you because like it's ubiquitous on the internet. But
I've never been on the internet, so
you're probably safe.
yeah. I hear it's a nasty place.
Man, my mix is all over the place today. Now I've got a little Gambino or whatever his name is. It's an
Childish
American boy.
Gambino?
Like, yeah, Childish Gambino. That's it.
West Wing, that's what I never watched, Broken. My dad was super into it, and like, I've never seen an episode. But to be completely fair, I'm kind of burnt out on American politics. We can only see your knuckles. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, like, see what it's supposed to be like is just even more traumatizing.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like one of the shows I find myself wanting to go back and watch these days is Westworld.
Me too. Like, I feel like it got a bad rap at the end. Like, I did watch through, and I don't remember the end being bad.
I don't
Like,
remember the end at all, so I don't remember it being bad. It wasn't like Game of Thrones bad.
Exactly.
Like, I remember it felt off. Like, it didn't feel like the same show in the last season. But it wasn't bad. But I loved the first 2 seasons. That was one of my absolute favorite shows.
And we both dig on the cowboy vibe, I know, so.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It felt like they were kind of lost with the third season from what I remember, and they didn't. I think also
They,
having an entirely different cast and setting didn't
yeah,
help. There wasn't a lot of crossover, and so it really felt like an entirely different animal.
which is kind of the point too, was that it is like, oh, this is not the old West.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. It was an intentional decision, I'm sure, and I think it
it
was just
should feel jarring.
it felt a little too abrupt or something.
I, yeah. But after you had that initial reveal already, to like try and recapture that, like, you're gonna have to be real jarring. Like,
Yeah. Now, I want to go back and watch it, but it's not on HBO Max.
what?
They don't host it anymore. You have to buy it.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They must have just realized, like, hey, nobody's watching this. We could just sell the rights, and it's worth more. Which is crazy. Or maybe there's some kind of poison pill in there or something. I'm sure some kind of traumatic, terrible business thing.
Oh yeah, well I remember part of the reason not Westworld but Deadwood got canceled. It was getting too expensive to make. And yeah, I think that does happen broken a lot. Is you start with these small, or it's what part of why I think Stranger Things fell apart. Is you start with this small, intimate, and personal story, and out of necessity, that story grows as it continues. But it grows into something so much bigger, and it's not the same.
You lose the magic. Like, it's not a coherent story, it's an ongoing story, which is fine, but at the same time, like, what's the goal? Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's
and what made it good originally was that it was a single story.
yeah, it was a concise, contained, individual narrative, and it probably should have ended after 3 seasons.
I think so too.
They're doing a Blade Runner show. Huh. Interesting. You know it's going to be. I mean, Blade Runner kind of is humans versus robots, though.
I'm gonna admit some sci-fi shame here, Greg.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen a Blade Runner movie. Neither of them, unfortunately.
I have seen multiple versions of the original,
I believe it.
and I agree that the director's cut is. I think it's the final cut. I can't remember. That's one that's had a bunch of, like, business bullshit drama. And there's, like, 5 different versions out there now.
Weird. Like, I get it, but, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and if I remember right, the right version is the final cut, and it's like 2.5 hours long, because Scott was like, no, this is the story I'm trying to tell.
I just saw Binary's post in the Discord, and I'm dying. Like, what?
Oh, about toucans?
Yeah. Thank you, AI. Can I play GTA 6 on my toucan? No. It's a bird.
The game hardware requirement is well beyond the capacity of a toucan, which does not have built-in gaming hardware, a screen, or controller inputs.
Like, yeah, I love that that's the problem.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Broken.
See, I just wish more shows would truly embrace, and publisher or producers, the idea of the 3 season arc. Like, great, you're gonna make 30 episodes. That's it. Tell your story. If you do well, we'll let you tell another one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
and you'd get such better results.
Yeah, because, like, unless you're The Simpsons, nobody should be going for, like, 30 seasons.
Yeah. And well, like, what made those shows good was, oh, look, they're going somewhere. And it's like, oh, well, what if we go somewhere slower? Oh, well, that show sucks. Like,
Yeah. No, I like the idea of a 3 season arc because it's long enough for you to get invested, it's long enough for you to care, but it's not long enough for the show to feel like a slog or like you can't get the Marvel effect where it feels like homework. Like where there's so much fucking.
and I will say Marvel pulled off a masterpiece. Like, not everything, but when you look at the like core series of movies, it's pretty fire. Like, to be able to tell a 20 movie story arc that stayed like pretty solid.
I gotta be honest, I stopped watching them after the second Avengers because it started to feel like homework. Like, you had to know the previous 10, 12, 15 movies to understand what was going on. And it just wasn't fun or enjoyable for me anymore.
Interesting.
Like,
I love them, and I will say the last couple are like the final Avengers movies are super good.
what's up, Scott? How's it going, friend?
Hey, Scott, thanks for jumping on. How are you?
But yeah,
Saw you working on the Blood Angel again. I was too. It's hanging in there.
I might give them a try again at some point because I loved them originally. Like the original Iron Man movies, I was so into, and the first few Avengers I really loved too. But they just, especially because like I forget stuff. So
So the way to watch them for like me was on a second monitor. Like, you put them on while playing games or something. Cause, like, let's be real, you don't have to pay that much attention.
that's fair.
You get the gist, you get the cool parts, and then you can get through it. Cause there is a lot now. Like, if you even when they were coming out, the problem was like, okay, so it's a year or two between.
Well, that's exactly it. That's why I had started having trouble with it. Scott, I tend to like some DC stuff. The DC stuff I really like. But a lot of the DC stuff is very grimdark for the sake of being grimdark. And that just...
Yeah, I think that's just the Nolan DC too, though.
I'm thinking of like early actual DC comics too, like the darkness and stuff.
Gotcha.
It's always appealed to that a little more. Plus, I'm a Spider-Man fanboy, and so I'm always going to lean Marvel because I've always loved Spider-Man. Like,
I do like DC quite a bit. I think they did. They really approached it differently. They gave a lot of flexibility, like, to DC licensing, and that both hurt and helped them. But like, because like you got, the Flash movie, which was awful, but you also had things like the CW Flash show, which was pretty good serialized superhero TV, like, for low production, like, for what it was. Like, they had a whole like universe, like, working together between like 3 different shows. It had like hundreds of, it felt like a comic book.
I feel like DC does a better job of telling a variety of stories too. Because Marvel, I feel like you're telling a superhero arc pretty much every time.
Yeah.
And DC plays a lot more with the anti-hero and with the gray characters.
Scott, have you got into any of the? I guess that would be Marvel, not DC. So probably didn't get too much into the Marvel miniatures.
I've been wanting to replay the Arkham games. Those were so well done. Like, those are some of the Batman stuff that I absolutely love, is the Arkham games.
They felt so bad. So I got an Oculus. That's one of the
Oh,
included games was the
dude.
Arkham one. It was cool.
I loved my VR. I have a PSVR. I haven't set it up again, but I love VR. I think it is so much fun, and I'm so bummed that I don't know. It feels like it's stagnated a bit, but maybe that's just because I haven't been interacting with the market at all.
Well, the porno industry didn't really take off the way they have.
That's fair.
I think the problem is that it's not even still super intuitive or broad, I guess maybe.
Yeah, there's not a lot of application for it, and there's still a pretty steep barrier to entry, both in terms of tech literacy and cost.
And I just feel like
Knuckles, sir.
It's just feels like you're watching something in 3D, not really interacting with still.
I've had a couple of experiences, but that's because I was trying and willfully immersing myself,
Yeah.
Where I was an hour into a game and I was finally my brain was accepting it.
I mean more in the sense of more like haptics and stuff.
God. I would love to get a haptic rig, man. That would be so much fun. If I had the space and the money, I would get one of those infinite 3D treadmills and a haptic rig and a VR setup. And it would be like Ready Player One. Be awesome.
Yeah, I'm so on board for that.
Oh my god, Broken. No. How dare you? My receding hairline and I are offended.
What did I miss here?
Dude, the first Arkham Asylum game
20
was
years
20
ago.
years ago.
That sounds about right, to be honest.
It does. They've always looked really good. Those were games that have always utilized the tech of the generation.
Skyrim's got to be getting close. It can't be 20 years.
17.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Because it was right around the same time as Skyrim.
Skyrim. That's what You guys will be shocked. Lord, I've beaten it once. I actually finished Skyrim once, maybe twice.
Same, dude. Did I 100% it? Hell
God, no.
But I did beat Skyrim. Probably twice.
I think I beat it twice. I know I beat it once.
I've started it 763 times.
Yeah,
but...
it was the Baldur's Gate of the day for restarting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm due to restart Baldur's... Actually, I might finish Act 1 on my current Baldur's Gate playthrough at least.
I've got to one day actually get to frickin' Baldur's Gate.
I've gotten there. God, I was... One of my recent playthroughs, I got to the gate outside the city again. Oh, wow. 600 hours on Elden Ring. I think Skyrim is my most played game across all platforms because I've got, I think, 250 hours of it on Steam. And I had about the same on the Stadia before that got decommissioned.
Yeah, we looked at this the other day, and I don't fully remember how, but I think it was City Skylines is cranking up there, but I think we determined that I played the most F1, like if you combine the years, but because to be honest, it's the same game.
Scott, that's fair. I stream for people to watch, and I don't watch other people play video games very often.
There's only certain games that I do. Like I like watching. I generally I've enjoyed parts of what we do with the Dark Souls, just because it's outside of what I would play. But I like the ones where like city building games, because it's like I'm watching a creative process.
Yeah,
So it's very similar to watching somebody paint. Like it's like, oh, cool. Okay, that's I see what you're doing there. I can use that. And then I do like watching some of the esports, like because it's not really like watching a gaming stream. It's sports. Like
yeah, yeah.
it's
I
sports.
tried getting into esports with Overwatch because they did a really good job of marketing it as an esport and building the Overwatch League and stuff.
Yeah.
And just that game did not translate well to being watched. It was
It
a
was
lot
too
more
frenetic.
fun to play. What was that?
It's a little too frenetic.
Exactly. Like if you're not, especially if you don't play it a lot and you don't know how to read what's happening, it's very hard to follow. Yeah, Broken. I don't get sports. Like, I know a bunch of people. I have friends who are into sports. I won't name names. But,
It's me.
I don't get. I have tried so many times in my life to get into sports, and I can appreciate the skill it takes, and I can appreciate the community and stuff, but it has just never gotten its hooks in me. Like, I like going to watch a sports ball game with my friends and stuff, but it's definitely not something I'll do on my own ever. But yeah, like I
Yeah, you nailed it, Broken, for sure.
exactly. It's about connecting with your community as much as it is the game.
It's helping us TISM folks socialize. Oh, I can talk about sports. Sports balls are safe.
Yeah, like I don't get sports. Like I played hockey a little bit as a kid. I was technically a member of a football team in high school.
To be fair, you played as much as I did.
We did have about the same amount of time on the field that season, huh?
Well, I blew out my knee like halfway through, and so even if I had finally got a chance, there it went. Like,
Yeah, well,
and I was like, oh, this is kind of dumb. Like,
yeah, I definitely did not go back out for being a football team manager. But I was a water boy for a minute. I definitely ate shit on the field once. It was really funny. Looking back, I was super embarrassed at the time, but like looking back, it had to have been hilarious. Because it had rained that morning. We were playing a home game. And part of my duties as football team manager was to run out onto the field and grab the tee after a kickoff or anything like that. And so they did the kick, and it was my time to go run out. And I didn't have cleats on. Probably had fucking Chucks on or something. And I go out there, and I try and just drop down real quick and get the tee. And my feet go out from under me in front of like a couple hundred people. And I just eat shit right there in the middle of the field. And everybody's laughing at me and stuff. Oh. Most of them were girls, but I had reasons not to want to be home. And I didn't want to play football. So this was a good compromise.
And a great way to hang out with the girls.
Exactly. I definitely, like, instead of being out there slamming into other sweaty dudes, I was on the sidelines talking to girls. I definitely spent a lot of time with them.
Yeah, and I think I saw Broken about, like, I don't think, like, you're an idiot for watching your favorite personality, but when you go into some of those chats, like, it's like some of these people sit in there just to spam, like, 6-7, like, for 7 years. Like, there are a lot of idiots on the internet, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you get that many people together. Bingo, Broken. I could play football, or I could watch football and talk to girls. And occasionally have to, carry jugs of water and grab a tea. Can't fix stupid. That is a truism that is just true.
But I had an appointment.
What's that?
I had an appointment set up, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Should I cancel it? No.
I'm sure did they get a credit card number for that appointment?
Yeah, I had to pay up front.
Oh, okay. Okay, then you better go to it.
I've been using the AK interactive paints, and they're nice. They go on very smooth and thin. They go on very thin. Like,
these are your Pro Acryl paints, you said?
Yeah. Not AK, Pro Acryl.
I get that, Scott. Like, I'm definitely very picky about who I actually watch and interact with on my personal YouTube. Just because, yeah, it's. I basically don't interact with people outside of Thunderly Space.
Same. Like, Discord with y'all, and that's about it for social media interaction.
Yeah, I haven't even been dealing with Instagram that much lately other than doom scrolling.
Somehow, I don't know how, I have, like, dodged Instagram.
I got so lucky that I didn't get on TikTok. My sister, both of them are hooked on TikTok. And
I do watch TikTok, but I think I don't obsess into it very much. Like,
I'll find myself if I've got a few minutes scrolling and then getting like time blindness because of the ADHD.
Yeah.
And that's how it gets me. Is like once I've started scrolling a little bit, it hooks me.
Yeah. My worst is when it's like I wake up and like I'm an early person. So like there's only so much you can do without disturbing the person next to you. And like TikTok's one of them. So like that's where I'll doom scroll a little bit.
Yeah.
But even then I tend to try and go more towards YouTube. Because you can doom scroll a little bit and then watch a full video. Like, whereas TikTok is nothing but like algorithm driven dopamine.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still growing our community, Scott. So we don't have too many cool folks like you we interact with yet. But we're getting there. Especially the hobby shops Donnie paints and plays at.
Well, that's where Chris is from, too, or Scott is from.
Oh yeah, I know.
Um, oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that like we've got just in our local group, like we have a Grand Open winning painter, we have a GT winning painter, we have like multiple like event winning painters, and we're all like, those aren't the good painters.
I have been so impressed by the hobby community since moving here. Like this little area has some really amazing hobby people in it.
Like right now, the town's supporting 2 hobby shops within like a block of each
Yeah,
other.
they're a couple hundred yards apart.
There's another one right down in Main Street as well.
Oh, no
downtown.
way. I had no idea.
It's more a card shop
Okay.
than
Yeah.
wide hobby, but you know, still overlapping. And
I could see myself getting hooked into cards. Like
it's just so fast. Like Warhammer is too fast for me, even in terms of how fast like
you've got to
it
buy
revolves.
to stay in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cards is like ridiculous.
Well, yeah, they're doing new drops monthly. Like I remember when we were doing Adventure League at the hobby shop I was at out in California. They regularly booted us from the space for magic drops. It's always interested me more in theory because every time I've actually played a card game, it's been like, oh, well, this is a lot of work.
So I really enjoy Magic when everybody's playing with like basic ass decks. Like you just go buy the pre-built deck and go.
I think
like,
we should get a Magic game going with our local group, Donnie. I think that would be fun. Like, because
anytime.
I think we all vibe the same way. Like, we're looking for a good time. We're not looking to like clean the floor.
Yep.
And so I think
as soon as somebody says, "Well, I built a deck," like it's like, "Oh, I don't know why I'm here."
I
like,
might build a joke deck like around a funny theme, but I'm not building a deck to like smoke you or win. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I would definitely pick up a Magic game with you and Chris and Amy, Brandon, whoever you know.
Yep.
Maybe I'll have to build a deck.
Well, and you've never played the Commander style, have you?
No, I haven't. That the existence of that was news to me. So yeah, next time we're at the hobby shop, maybe this weekend we can go check it out.
Yeah. We do have a couple days.
Exactly.
Or we come here or something where it's cool. I do have a sweet ass basement. Like,
that's true. And you haven't been over to my place to hang out yet.
yeah. Well, I have. I didn't hang out. I sweat a lot.
Yeah, no, my mattress is still drying out.
That's not cool. That was the funniest moment, though.
Oh god, that was so funny. I thought the fucking truck had leaked. Like,
I
no.
Batman stamped every box. Like,
I still have some of the boxes unpacked. I have most of the boxes tucked in the closet, actually.
well, yeah. I mean, you half were like from your storage unit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I had to move so fast. I did not have time to donate or thin out anything.
Oh yeah, like we were just I don't know who I was talking about it with. To like, it was wild. Like that's one for the memory book right there.
Yeah, no, this past 2 months, 3 months. When was I in Marion?
April,
No,
maybe.
it was more recently than that. Because I
Was it
it was, let's see. I started on,
start of May?
because my first day in the store was June 1st. I yeah, I accepted the job on May 6th.
Crazy.
So I was in Marion, I think, May 18th through the 22nd. Yeah, that's crazy how fast it's all been. It feels like a different life, and it's been like 2 months.
And since then, you've now got a weekly bowling league, a Warhammer group trying to snack you in with just free taste, and
Yeah, it's
we don't ever let you alone on the weekends.
it's crazy.
You went from living like a hermit to like, oh God, would these people leave me alone?
It's true. I literally went from like being alone for at least a week at a time. Because sometimes the only person I would see in the week, other than like the cashiers, was my dad. And now I am at work all full time, and I've got all y'all up in my life every day. It is a huge, fast turnaround. It's amazing, but it's a lot. Well, I've been so tired on the review stream.
Listen up on my.
What's that?
So have you ever seen the marble machine that makes like music?
The Marvel machine that makes music.
It's literally there's a song called Marble Machine, and it's all done with this crazy machine. It's going in. Give me just a minute. It's
Okay.
gotta go in there because it's incredible.
Ugh. I might watch him.
All right, let's throw it in the Discord here.
I might watch.
Somehow it just came up on my like YouTube music, but this thing is incredible. It's a belt-driven, wood-jigged gear and stuff marble machine, and it makes like a ridiculous song.
You just shared the link for tonight's episode.
I'm so good at YouTube guy or at interneting.
I opened
There we
it
go.
like, wait a second, that looks familiar. I'm so bummed it's so damn hot out because I wanted to go. I haven't had a chance to go hiking or exploring anywhere yet.
Yeah,
But it was 90 degrees out at like 7 o'clock this morning.
yeah. This is yay global warming. You know.
Yeah, yeah. This is ugly levels of warm. That's a good reason to paint, Scott. I almost did, but then I decided to sit my ass down in the living room and play video games all day instead. Which I haven't done, like we were just saying, in like 2 months. It was exactly what I needed.
on the pants.
You're all knuckles again, sir. I was going to do a little potting, but it was way too hot, even in the shade, for that.
Yeah.
You hadn't painted in a couple months. Well, I'm glad you finally got some time for it, dude.
Yeah, it's glad to see you get back to that Blood Angel today. It looks so good. As always, of course, but... Sometimes you just gotta find that project, which I know you get, like, that really excites you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get the Xenomorphs to the next stage tomorrow, and then I gotta pick up some black primer.
I've been using the, like, Army Painter primer. I've been really happy with it, like, because if you're gonna use cheap primer, it's very, very finicky. Like,
yeah, no, I've been using. I have a can of the gray Army Paint primer. I had a can of the black somewhere, and I never had any issues with it, but I lost it, finished it. But doing Xenomorphs from gray to black was an experiment, and I want to try doing them from black to black now. Because I got 16, so I'm going to do 8 and 8. You haven't used
so
a
maybe
kit.
what you maybe you should run Tyranids, because then you can just use your Xenomorphs.
Oh, there we go.
For something. I don't know why, because I don't know Tyranids, but...
I would love to get on an airbrush, Scott, but I have not. I am not that deep into the hobby quite yet. I'm getting there.
It's when I get, if my setup changes, I would love to, but just the way I'm set up right now, I would never use it because I'd have to go to a different spot to use it.
Kick Jen out of the office and get a big corner desk.
Oh, yeah, right. And even then, like, I still wouldn't want to do it up here. We have carpet and stuff. Like, it's when we get that next house and it's got a basement. Like, I'm gonna set up a legit hobby studio.
I want to get a garage so bad so I can get back to doing my canvas painting. I miss it so much. I might just drop a tarp on my patio and do it.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Worst they're gonna do is say, no, don't do that.
Exactly. Like, okay.
And let's be real, least of the concerns around there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my hand and wrist have held up pretty well today.
That's good.
I was really worried going in. I painted a little bit this morning just to make sure I could, but
nice.
So that's kind of where I'm planning on taking the boys to. Is just that. Pink, purples, moving on.
I mean,
and I think that actually is going to work.
It pops, it's relatively fast, and it looks good.
Like, this model's huge. Like, the other guys are closer to, like, this level. So it's like, I should be able to do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm doing like 3 guys at once. Okay, all the skin, all the metal, all the cloth. So, okay. Feel good about what I did today.
Yeah.
We also got just a little bit of highlights done. Just brighter pink on the boot, and things like that. Cleaned up the face just a little bit. Chat, what color eyes am I supposed to use here? That's what I've been struggling with.
Ooh.
I'm leaning towards like a yellowish orange.
Ooh.
But I just don't know what's going to actually look good on this.
Maybe test a chartreuse or something, a greenish yellow?
See, I think, yeah.
Because that way you're at least playing with the same range of colors, but I worry it might be a little too close to the skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. It's got to contrast really hard. Well, I've just got black in the eye right now, but like just trying to contrast against that light blue but also not be the pink. I don't know if orange will be too jarring.
I think I think you're right. Yellow orange, like an orange juice color.
Yeah, like
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's your high contrast color.
yeah. That's gonna wait till my hand and wrist feel better though.
You don't want to do the highest detail part right now?
Yeah, because I'm dumb and left it to last, like always.
Well, is that it for the night, Donnie?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for an evening of intentional time and painting and chill vibes.
Absolutely. It's a good time, everybody. We'll be back same time, same place next week, and just gonna be working on Orks for a while because I gotta do what is this silly league, like 1,500,000 points? I don't know, in like 8 weeks. It's not gonna happen, but it sounds fun. But thank you all for joining. See you, Scott. See you, Sunshine. See you, Broken. Appreciate y'all joining and hanging out for a while.
All right, we'll catch
Have
you
a
all
great
on the flip
weekend.
side.
Bye.